What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the 10,000 Hours Project. It's currently a Thursday morning, sitting at around 10 AM. As you've just seen, I've done a quick technical isolation dribbling session / ball control session. As my recovery meal, or as a post-workout meal if you like to call it, I've just got my typical eggs on toast with green beans and capsicum and a whole bunch of vegetables. Also got a bottle of water just to get that hydration going through my system. I didn't do a voiceover for the 1,000 touches drill or the juggling. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, if you want to know a more in-depth explanation of why I incorporate the 1,000 touches drill and juggling into my training sessions, then I'll leave the link above, or I'll have a detailed voiceover so you guys can check that out. Anyway, so today's video is just going to be a quick update and something that I've realized going forward into this project now that I'm playing at a semi-professional level. I'll update you on my training hours. I'm currently sitting at 3,609 hours. And for today, I've just done a quick 40-minute session. I'm not going to count that as an hour, as I only did 30 minutes of deliberate training. The first 10 minutes was spent warming up. And if you're looking for my warm-up or detailed dynamic warm-up, again, I'll link that above right here so you can watch that. To give you a quick update on the training session, so on the Monday I trained with Comets FC and we did a football specific functional fitness session in at the gym as a team, and we had our own personal trainer. We did a lot of cardio. We went for an hour straight of like full-on strength endurance, power training, balance coordination, agility, lateral movement. There's a whole bunch of athletic movements, and we just went for 1 hour straight, so no break in between, and I was dead. I mean, I loved it. It was a great session. I mean, this is the sort of training that I need moving forward into my 2018 conditioning program anyway. I'm focusing on the strength endurance, body weight, power, a lot of lateral movement, agility. We're moving into that real functional training now. I apologize, I didn't get any footage of the session. Like I said, it's my first time with the team for a lot of things, and it's just a struggle getting that footage. You know, I'm still gelling with the team. I'm still new to how things are run around the club, so I'm sure the next session I'll try and get my dad or my sister or someone to film on the outside so you can get a good idea of what a functional training session is for a semi-professional team. Now, moving on, there's this little issue that I want to talk about, or something that I've noticed over the past couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks. So the issue is revolving around my training volume. Now, the difference is, so with the amateur team, with Southside Comets, you know, I was training twice a week. You know, on your typical Tuesday and Thursday night for about an hour and a half. You know, and then you got your game on the Saturday or the Sunday. Now with Comets FC, it's a little different. We've got 3 sessions a week. So we train Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Now within those sessions, you've got a lot more, I guess, a higher demand of training volume. So the training's a lot more intense. There's a lot more conditioning involved. Even the warm-up gets you out of breath. It's just a lot faster paced. Another big difference is game day. I mean, the games are a lot more intense as well, and you pick up a lot more bruises, a lot more knocks after the game. So it takes even longer to recover. I need to experience more game time and experience more training sessions to build my conditioning up, my match fitness. And once I do that, then I can start getting back into my individual training, because you have noticed I haven't been doing a lot of intense training lately. And like you've just seen, I've just done a light technical isolation session. I think that's going to be something that I need to tweak in my training program moving forward, because the demands of, you know, Comets FC's training methods are a lot higher, and you know, I'm waking up sore the next morning. I do feel a lot more fatigued overall, and I think I'm just going to reduce my training volume over the next couple of weeks just to see how things go and how things progress, and see how my body reacts to it. So I'm going to be doing a lot more light dribbling, light technical isolation sessions, as opposed to interval training. The fitness training comes in with the team. I mean, I just talked about Monday afternoon where I had a full-on functional fitness session with Comets FC, and that was great. That satisfied my fitness category like completely. I think what's very important if I'm going to be reducing my training volume and intensity is I'm not going to be complacent with the training. I'm not going to go through the motions. You know, I know it's considered light, but I do these light training drills. I want to be making sure that I do it with intensity. So every single movement is match paced. Yeah, so basically tactical isolation really works on that muscle memory. So when you're on the field and you're already familiar with doing certain movements and you're more comfortable doing them. And in my head what I'm thinking is I'm going to let my Cairns FC training, my team training, take care of the endurance side. Anyway, so lastly, another very important point, I need to be making sure I recover properly. So I'm going to be really focusing on my general conditioning. Speaking of recovery, I'm about to go in and do a general conditioning session in at the gym, so I'll let you guys see a quick time lapse of that. Again, if you want to see a detailed explanation of why I do certain flexibility drills, coordination drills, I'll leave that in the top right corner for you guys to check out. If there's anything else you want to see in my general conditioning sessions or any questions you may have, then please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, not much else happened after the general conditioning session, guys. I've got team training again with Cairns FC tonight, so it's going to take another good hour and a half. So I'm just going to add the half an hour earlier from this morning onto the Cairns FC, so that'll make 2 hours of training. So I should have about 3 hours of training today, 3 hours of progress. And again, I'll make sure to record my meals so you guys can see that as well. I've been a bit lazy with that, but yeah. Anyways guys, I'll see you on tomorrow's vlog. I've got a special guest coming on tomorrow. I'm going to do a training session with one of my Canadian teammates from Cairns FC, so look forward to that. I'll see you guys later on the next episode. See you then.